Darts players banned for good? You don't hear this often, yet it happens regularly in the darts world. Breaking terrible rules is what the players we show you today did. Now folks, you won't believe what's just hit the headlines over at the WDF's official website. They've dropped a bombshell about players, both seasoned and fresh-faced, who are setting their sights on a unique double challenge. Traditionally, we've seen a strict rule in place. Players couldn't compete in both the World Championships, but guess what? The game has changed. This rule isn't just for the men's game anymore. It's now extended to include the women and youth players. Let's rewind a bit. You might remember the last time Lakeside graced our screens. It followed Q School, and something unprecedented happened. The PDC, the powerhouse behind the PDC World Darts Championship, allowed players holding PDC tour cards to participate in Lakeside. Names like Cameron Menzies and Connor Scott came to mind. It was a one-time deal, a gesture of respect for the commitment these players had shown. Fast forward, and Lakeside is back in the picture. But here's the kicker, it now falls just a week before the iconic Ali Pali showdown. You might be wondering, why this rule change? Well, there's a method to the madness. It's all about the calendar clash, folks. The PDC has its carefully carved out darting window, and Lakeside wading into that territory could cause a bit of turbulence. But there's more to it. Let's look at it from a promotional standpoint. Take the rising star, Luke Littler for instance. If he heads to Lakeside and doesn't clinch the title, does it tarnish his promotional potential? Does it become a tougher task to market him to the darting world? These are the questions that the decision makers are wrestling with. Let's delve deeper into this decision by Luke Littler, a rising star in the darting world. He's opted for Ali Pali, and quite frankly, it's a decision that makes a lot of sense. Lakeside, as it stands, is still somewhat of a question mark. Yes, the tickets are selling like hotcakes, which is a testament to the enduring appeal of this iconic tournament. But, and it's a big but, there's been radio silence on the prize fund. Players, including Luke, don't know what they're competing for beyond the coveted trophy. Now, that's a crucial piece of the puzzle. Moreover, there's been no announcement about the broadcaster. As we inch closer to the event, the prospects of securing a major broadcaster seem to be dwindling. In fact, it's looking more and more likely that Lakeside might just become a streamed event this year. Don't forget to hit the bullseye so you never miss out on any of our amazing darts videos. Now, let's take a step back and consider Luke's perspective. He's been presented with a golden opportunity. Ali Pali guarantees a hefty £7,500 just for stepping onto that grand stage. It's broadcasted on Sky Sports, prime time, and boasts the highest viewing figures in the darting world, not to mention the substantial prize money up for grabs. It's a hard proposition to turn down, especially in the absence of confirmed details from Lakeside. Had the WDF provided clarity on the broadcaster and prize funds, I'd be singing a different tune. Luke Littler passing Link up on Lakeside might then seem like a missed opportunity, but in this fog of uncertainty, he's made a calculated choice. Now, imagine for a moment if Luke had chosen Lakeside. The buzz would be palpable. He could have potentially become the youngest player ever to clinch that World Championship title, and that trophy would have been a permanent mark of his darting legacy. However, in the absence of these crucial details, his decision to aim for glory at Ali Pali is understandable, and let's be honest, he stands a solid chance of making a significant impact there. I couldn't agree more with the perspective on Luke Littler's decision. Titles like a World Championship have a timeless quality. They become part of a player's legacy and are remembered for a lifetime, whereas money can come and go. In this light, Luke's choice to aim for that prestigious title at Ali Pali is entirely understandable. Now, shifting our focus to another intriguing player, Bo Greaves. Bo's journey and circumstances are quite different from Luke's. She's been a dominant force of the women's tour, amassing an impressive collection of titles. However, she hasn't indicated any intention to venture into the mixed gender arena, like the development tour of Q School. Bo has been a strong advocate of the WDF system, and her title haul at a young age is commendable. Her decision to participate in the World Championships brings some interesting dynamics into play. As rightly pointed out, a lot hinges on the luck of the draw. In the early rounds, she might face a challenge from one of the top 32 players not currently in the world's top 32. It's a tough hurdle to clear, as we saw last year with her match against William O'Connor. Going deeper into the tournament means taking on the world's elite, and that's a formidable task. Realistically, we might be looking at a second round exit with a prize of £15,000. While it's a nice sum, it's not life-changing. This is where the contrast between Lakeside and Ali Pali becomes apparent. Lakeside offers a unique platform for players like Bo to add to their legacy with a more manageable path to the later stages. When we reflect on the debate of who's the best player between Lisa Ashton and Fallon Sherrock, it often comes down to the number of world titles. These championships hold a special place in darting history, and every additional title solidifies a player's status among the greats. Lisa Ashton's legacy in the women's game is undeniable. She's a two-time women's world champion, and winning another title at Lakeside could elevate Bo Greaves into a similar legendary status. Currently, the PDC doesn't offer a Women's World Championship, so Lakeside is the recognised pinnacle for female players. It's the event that could solidify her place among the greats in women's darts. However, Bo's situation is unique. She's young, with different objectives and goals. While Ali Pali offers substantial rewards and a prime-time TV slot, her path may lead her in a different direction. It's understandable that she's taking her time to think things through. Now, it's not just about Luke and Bo. There are other players who could be affected by this announcement. The WDF rankings reveal potential contenders who might still secure a place at Ali Pali. The European qualifier could open doors for players like Ben Robb. Amanda Lawrence, participating in the Super League, also has a shot. Barry Van Peer is in line for a World Championship spot through the Challenge Tour Order of Merit. The landscape is evolving, and these decisions will ripple through the darting world. Ultimately, the PDC holds the key. It remains the pinnacle of our sport, offering guaranteed money and unrivaled exposure. The WDF's decision has in some ways made things easier for players. However, it's essential to consider each player's unique circumstances and goals. As for Bo Greaves, she might be the exception who chooses Lakeside. With 3 players initially available, and potentially more due to withdrawals, it's shaping up to be a compelling lineup come December. What are your thoughts on this darting dilemma? Drop your opinions in the comments section below. Don't forget to hit the bullseye so you never miss out on any of our amazing darts videos. See you next time.